Aurora is the most diverse city in Colorado. It also has some of the highest pedestrian fatality rates. This is no coincidence. According to a study by researchers at Harvard and Boston University, Black and Hispanic Americans had the highest pedestrian fatality rates. For the first time ever, the city is creating a multimodal transportation plan in an attempt to keep its community safe.
I do feel rather optimistic. I feel as though, there's a team of people in the city actually thinking about ways to improve, which is, of course, what we all want, right? We want to make sure that society is better for us, but also those after us. So it's great and reassuring to see so much thought goes into, transportation.
In my role with this city, I've been really trying to understand engagement from residents and community members and the different ways that they want to see how their city can be improved for their benefit and their neighbors as well. I haven't done anything with transportation yet, and I was really loving the idea that this was a round table. So a lot of discussion, a lot of chance for people to kind of build off of each other's ideas as well.
Ultimately, through the fees and taxes and elected officials that they choose, they'll ultimately be responsible for implementing this future transportation system.
I am excited that this is something that the city is talking about and the different ways that they really want to see growth. I definitely am optimistic that there's going to be a lot of input from community, which is always great for anything that involves community specifically. I think my biggest concern is just around funding. I've noticed and I've seen a lot of town halls, they've talked about how funding is not where we currently want it to be, and looking at the trajectory of things, I'm not sure if it will be, so just curious if all of these wonderful ideas will have a chance to be implemented.
I feel as if they're certainly trying to include everybody. However, a lot of this is knowledge and being aware that these conversations are being held. So I do feel as though people are left out. It may be because they're not aware of these conversations. It may be because the time of, it's at 6:30 in the evening, but a lot of people are working jobs, right? 2 and 3 jobs in order to make ends meet. So they naturally get left out because they can't come because they're working. And I do think that there are a lot of people who just don't know that these things are happening. I feel as the people of Aurora really want to know that the city cares. These sorts of junctures, of course, are ways to show that. So outreach, awareness, some people usually don't go to websites unless they're looking for some sort of information specifically, but if they don't know we're having these conversations, they're probably not going to come, right?